Hello everyone, this is Tom with ProMediaGear. Today we are going to talk about these things, the L brackets for the Nikon Z6 and the Z7 Mark II, okay? So this is it here. Why do you need an L bracket, okay? So the main purpose of the L bracket is that if you want to shoot in vertical mode, there's really no attachment on the side here on a camera, okay? If you have a colored lens like this one, it's easy to rotate. See, look how quick that is. But if you have a short lens, you can't do this. And L brackets actually allow you to do this very thing where you can just rotate the camera into a portrait orientation from landscape. All right, so let me show you. We're gonna undo this, and we're gonna use this little camera here. It's the Z7, and this is our bow head. So that's how we attach it. With the L bracket attached to the camera, we can go ahead and change very quickly from the landscape to portrait orientation. There's no recomposition needed, no fumbling with the tripod. You just quickly disconnect it from the top mount and put it back on. Traditionally, if you wanted to shoot from landscape to portrait, you had to do this. And that's all fine, but if you were programmed here, you know, if your shot was from this height right now, what you have to do is raise this up again to the same height and then reposition the tripod. See, an L bracket makes it so much easier where you don't have to do all that, okay? So you don't have to go ahead and reposition. You can just flip the camera 90 degrees. That's the main purpose and feature of the L bracket. All right? So now we'll go on and we'll talk about all different L brackets that we offer for the new Nikon Z6 Mark II or Nikon Z6 and Z7 Mark II with and without the battery grips, okay? So here it is. Let's talk in detail what we offer here. Yeah, see, we don't want to do that. We just want to flip this way. All right. So really quickly, I arranged all these brackets that we have here to show you how many different combinations are possible. Now we take these away and you just have the camera body. That's very simple. So this here is our custom fitted L bracket for the Nikon Z6 and Z7 Mark II. So this plate has a number of features, and all these plates have the same features. We have an anti-rotation pin. So this pin here is what provides anti-rotation along with the screw that prevents the plate from twisting or turning on this camera body. If you have a generic plate, you don't have this pin. It's really annoying because everything twists and turns. Then all these L brackets have ARCA rails here on the bottom and ARCA on the vertical, so you can easily flip the camera orientation, okay? Now, so this is the PLN Z672 L bracket. We'll link down below. Now, what some of our other customers started pointing out is that we have this offset L bracket. So compared to this one's offset, and I'll show you how it's mounted on the camera. Now, this offset L bracket also has the cold shoe built on top. And you know, it kind of balances a little better when you hold it here. Some people just use the L brackets as a handle because it's forward, so it's more in the center of gravity. Okay, so moving on, additional possibilities. So this here is the MBN10 battery pack. So this doesn't have any buttons like this one. It's just a battery pack. So with this mounted, we have a custom fitted L portion to it. And then that L portion just goes on the side here, goes along these ports here. I'll show you in a minute, okay? Now this L bracket only works with this MBN10 battery pack because the geometries are not the same. You know, this is a little taller, So if we had everything kind of spaced out for this one, I can change this, and then this L bracket just doesn't fit. So then we had to come up with another L bracket. That's this one here. And with this one attached, all the controls, everything's available. We'll show you in a minute how it's done, okay? All right, so we're gonna remove these and start with the body. So one thing I wanna show you is that L bracket kit. That's included with all L brackets. Gonna zoom in and take a closer look. So now that we're zoomed in, I'll show you how to attach the strap loop. And that's very useful because when you wanna use a hand strap or whatnot, the screws are a bit tiny. I apologize, but we can't use bigger screws because it just wouldn't fit, okay? I know some of us have trouble with small screws. Okay, so that's how you attach it. So with the strap loop attached, we can go ahead and even put that on the camera. Or what I can do for a hand strap, we can just attach this, we use a Peak Design hand strap, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we have an additional attachment point or whatnot, okay? So to attach it to the camera, simply align the screw with the mounting screw here, the female hole. So to attach, align the female thread with the male screw. It just goes right in. Make sure that that pin engages right. Okay, so and also make sure that the pin goes right here in this receptacle. So now we're connected and it's really solid. Okay. So what I showed you here first is this offset L bracket. Now with the offset, all this is really easy accessible. There's nothing impeding this. If you want to change the lens, you can go in between here, press the button, or change the lens buttons here. Okay, that's with the offset. If you don't like that, we can go with the traditional L bracket, but this would be the PLX 3T on the vertical side. Okay, and I'll also show you quickly how to attach the strap. But notice also battery is unobstructed. I notice fewer people change batteries now because they charge it through the USB 3 port. They charge it through the USB port, which is available right here, okay? All right, so let's attach the hand strap just to show you how quickly that's done. So to attach the hand strap, for some reason somebody removed the top strap loop. But just to show you here, we attach this really quickly to the bottom, and then this would attach to the strap loop on top. All right, so let me show you what else we got here. Oh, we got a magnetic Allen wrench storage, so it goes right here. And we have port protector here that could go right here, the A10 port protector. Okay, let's move on really quickly to another bracket. So this here is the more of a standard bracket that we sell. We mount it the same way. Okay, and here we access all the internal ports through the hole here. Okay, it's a little bit more difficult to kind of open this, but I usually open these before I put the L bracket on, or I can slide it out. So all brackets feature that slide out mechanism. Okay, so you can slide out anytime you wish, and you can use it this way. With the offset, that's how it looks with the offset, comparably. Okay, so it's your pick what you wanna choose. Okay, looking at side by side, it would be about this. All right, and the same way we can have a strap loop and everything. And all our ports too feature either an SS2 or a QD strap port on the bottom. So I'll show you the SS2 version. So SS2 strap, you have that plug that just goes right in, and voila, your camera's connected right on this. So that's really easy to engage and disengage, and the camera, you know, can safely stay here. Okay, just make sure that you use this properly. You have to insert it all the way, tug it, make sure it's in, make sure that button's popped out. That means it's engaged. This button has to pop out. So that's that. I think we can move on to the gripped versions. Let's start with the MBN10, the older grip version. We're gonna take off the battery and then we insert the grip into here. Now I like this because it makes the camera much larger. I have large hands. Okay. Now for this setup with this grip, we do have actually two options for you. That would be this L bracket, the PLN MBD10 vertical, and on the bottom you could see actually, depends when you bought it. We used to laser these PBN MBN10, now we lasered PBN Z672. Okay, so depending when you got it, they're the same plates. And actually this same plate, the bottom plate could fit on a body or on a grip. So that's really nice surprise from Nikon. This same plate works on a body with or without the grip. Okay, so at least that's the way we engineered it now. Okay, anyway, so you attach it the same way, align the screws, and obviously that too can slide out. But on these bigger plates, we also have some extras where we have an extra 1/4-20 on the bottom. We actually have it on that smaller one too, where we have an extra 1/4-20. So you could put like a holster ball or some D-ring or whatnot here as well. Let me show you what I mean. So if you have this, for example, you could put that in here. That could be like additional strap point, or you can enter that here. So this is nice because it's away from the ARCA mounting surface. When you have it mounted here, you could have additional strap point without blocking the ARCA plate. So that's really nice. Okay. All right, so we got this attached. Same as previous plate, one of those previous plates. Have nicely cut out area here for the ports, and you can still easily access the battery compartment. Okay. So one other accessory we haven't talked about yet would be the port protector. Okay, and the port protector, as the name signifies, protects your camera port. So you attach it here, and all of the L brackets have that feature. Okay, if you have these other ones, the port protector would go right here or right here. So these two are very similar actually. So with the port protector, you find a port you want protecting. I can always extend this a little bit. So if we're going to use the mini HDMI cable, so we plug that in. Can you see that fine? And then you can just loop it through here and secure it with this. Okay, can you see that clearly? So this is how we use the port protector. Yeah, that's it. So this would kind of reduce possibilities of any snags damaging the insides, because it very nicely secures the cable. Okay. Now there's a little trick here with the A10, is that since it swings out this way, you always want to mount it in this fashion, because as you pull the cable, you don't want to pull the cable and have this opened up if you mount it the other way. So always install it this way, with the tug, with the opening towards the tug. Okay, so that's that. Now we can remove this, and then with this L bracket, nothing's blocking this here. All this stuff is accessible. Okay. All right, so let's go on to the latest L bracket. The PLX4T vertical version. Now this, you can also install that on a grip here, on this grip. And this is how it's gonna sit. Okay. And if you use those port protectors, you can install them here. So that's a little bit different. Or what you could do is extend this. Then you can kind of maybe go through this way and then secure it here. Okay, you see what I mean? Tightening these down. So that's really up to you how you do it. Okay, this kind of leaves this exposed for bumps, but bumps don't usually happen as often as cable snugs. Okay, so that's that. Let's remove this. Now if you want to access these buttons with the L bracket extended, all these buttons are available. Okay, if we get it closer, you know, obviously this is really nice and open. You can still access these buttons here. Changing the lens is not a problem. You just press this here. Okay, let's move on. And also these come with the little strap loop over here. Okay, and then we have some additional 1/4-20s for some who knows what accessories. We had one of the guys at work actually add on an extra SS2 port on the side here. So then he could put actually 2 strap plugs, one on the bottom here and one on the side. So that's a possibility. And as always, you can put some flashes, microphones, screens or whatnot on top with that built-in cold shoe. Okay. Now, so the latest thing I'll show you is the actual what do they call these now? MBN11 battery grip with the controls. Where did that go? That's here. So again, notice that these are bigger. They're not the same size. So that's how we attach this. Now this grip, both of the batteries go out on the left side. It's a little cumbersome here, but 2 batteries sit in here. So we gotta be sure that this port side is open, and you can also charge these batteries with the USB-C port here, which is cool. I don't know if you can charge it here. I imagine so. They should be kind of somehow interconnected. Okay, but I don't know at this point. Maybe somebody can answer for us. Okay, so when we attach this L bracket here, it's this one. Again, we can have a strap loop. Okay, when we attach this, now we still have all these controls nice and open. We have this open. That's why we decided to use this type of vertical L bracket. We can easily change the batteries. Okay, that's beautiful. You can still access all the lens changes and everything. Okay, have a built-in cold shoe, 1/4-20s port protector, easily accessible ports. This bracket also extends. Now this too offers a really nice balance if you grab it here. It's a really nice handle, and if you wish, you know, you can have some additional accessories here on the side. So that's really nice. I do like this bracket a lot. Okay, shooting vertical, and that's the bottom look. All right, so that's this. You can mount this on the ball head. Okay. So that's that. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please ask them below. Look us up at ProMediaGear.com. We ship worldwide, and we have a 30-day, maybe even a 60-day money-back guarantee if we decide to do that. So check us out. This was Tom with ProMediaGear. Take care, share, subscribe, and rate. Okay? Have a good day. Thank you.